Happy Ada Lovelace Day! Ada Lovelace Day is celebrated on the second Tuesday of every October, and it's a day to highlight the achievements of women in science, technology, engineering, and math. And if this is popping up on your For You page, then you're probably already aware that the internet can be a pretty terrible place to smart women. So it is really important that we have this day to celebrate the achievements of smart women in STEM fields. One of the ways that HerHax podcast is celebrating Ada Lovelace Day this year is by releasing our first episode. If you're not familiar with HerHax podcast, we're a podcast that is focused on promoting women's voices and talking about issues that really affect women in technology and more specifically cybersecurity. And our goal is to make a safe community and recognize the women who are pushing boundaries and making achievements in this field. And we thought, since today is Ada Lovelace Day and she is the original computer programmer, what a good way to kick off this series and to really tell you about what we stand for by telling you a little bit more about Ada Lovelace herself. So, for those of you who don't know, Ada Lovelace was born in 1815. She is the daughter, actually, of the poet Lord Byron, and she was educated privately, and her mother really pushed for her to be educated in mathematics, which was really rare for a woman in the early 1800s. Her mother was actually a very good mathematician herself. Lord Byron actually affectionately referred to her as the Princess of Parallelograms. So it was really important to her that her daughter get a strong education in mathematics. And that paid off because in 1833, Ada Lovelace met Charles Babbage, who was the creator of the analytical machine, and that's when they kicked off their working relationship. And she contributed to some of his research and some of his findings, but it wasn't until 1843 when she translated an article on the analytical engine, and she translated this article written by an Italian engineer. She added a ton of extensive notes of her own, and that she really became recognized for her mathematical brain. She was the first person to articulate the idea that a machine could follow rules and drive outcomes, which is the modern theory of computer programmers. So this is why she is recognized as the first computer programmer and the prophet of computers. So if you found this interesting, please follow, listen, subscribe to HerHax podcast for more content like this. Thank you.